Australian chickens are never washed before they reach your supermarket. In America, every chicken gets a chlorine bath. One method is banned in Europe. The other is banned in America. So which one is actually safer?
I was at Woolworth's buying chicken, and I noticed something on the label. It said the chicken had never been washed, never been treated with chlorine, never been rinsed with antimicrobial solution.
In America, this would be illegal. Every single chicken sold in the US must be washed, usually with chlorine.
So why are Australian standards completely opposite?
There are two ways to process chicken. The American way, process the chickens first, then wash them with chlorine or other chemicals. This kills bacteria on the surface. The Australian way, keep everything so clean during processing that you never need to wash the chicken at all.
One focuses on cleaning the product. The other focuses on preventing contamination.
This difference started in the 1950s. American chicken processing was scaling up fast, huge factories, thousands of chickens per hour. But contamination was a problem, so the FDA approved chlorine washing. It was cheap, it was fast, and it killed surface bacteria. Australia took a different approach. Instead of washing contaminated chicken, they focused on preventing contamination. Cleaner facilities, slower processing, more quality control. So I tested both methods in a lab. I bought chicken from 3 sources. Australian chicken from Coles, Australian chicken from a local butcher, and I had a friend in America send me a sample of US chicken. I tested each one for bacteria using the same lab that tests food safety. I swabbed the surface of each chicken and cultured the bacteria. Here's what we're looking for. Salmonella, Campylobacter, E. coli. These are the dangerous bacteria, the ones that make you sick. We incubated the samples for 48 hours at body temperature to see what would grow. After 48 hours, we checked the results. The Australian supermarket chicken, very little bacteria, a few colonies, but nothing dangerous. The Australian butchered chicken, almost identical, clean, safe levels.
But the American chicken also showed low bacteria levels.
Wait, they're all similar? This wasn't what I expected. The chlorine wash was supposed to make a big difference. So I asked the lab technician, and he explained something important. The bacteria isn't where you think it is. Chlorine washing only cleans the surface. It kills bacteria on the outside. That's what it's designed to do. But bacteria can live inside the meat, in the muscle fibers, in small cracks. Chlorine washing doesn't reach these areas. Studies show that chlorine washing reduces surface bacteria by 90%, but has almost no effect on bacteria inside the meat. The only thing that kills all bacteria is cooking to the right temperature. So if both methods give similar results, why does it matter? The American system allows faster processing, more chickens per hour, lower costs. But it relies on chemical treatment. The Australian system costs more. Processing is slower, more quality control checkpoints. But there's no chemical residue. That's why Europe banned chlorine-washed chicken. Not because it's unsafe, but because they don't want to encourage relying on chemical washing instead of clean processing.
We looked at both chicken types under an electron microscope. The Australian chicken surface shows natural protective coating. The cuticle is intact.
The chlorine-washed chicken has a rougher surface texture. The chlorine strips away the natural coating. This means the meat can absorb more water during processing, up to 8% more water weight. So you're paying chicken prices for water. So I cooked both chickens side by side. Same pan, same heat, same cooking time. The difference was obvious.
The American chicken released way more liquid. Look at all that water.
The Australian chicken stayed firmer, less shrinkage, better texture. After cooking,
The American chicken was 15% smaller. You literally paid for water that cooked away. I did a blind taste test with 10 people. They didn't know which was which.
8 out of 10 preferred the Australian chicken. They said it tasted more like chicken, better texture, more flavor.
The 2 who preferred the American chicken said it was more tender, but also noted it was slightly watery.
But what about safety? According to food safety data, Australia has lower rates of foodborne illness from chicken than the United States. Not by a huge amount, but consistently lower.
Here's the thing. Both systems are safe if you cook the chicken properly to 75 degrees Celsius or 165 Fahrenheit.
That kills all bacteria, no matter which system was used.
So, what did we learn?
The American system uses chemicals to fix contamination problems. The Australian system prevents contamination problems. But both are safe if you cook them properly. The real difference? Water content, texture, and whether you want chemical residue on your food. Here's what actually matters. Wash your hands before and after handling chicken. Use separate cutting boards for raw meat. Cook chicken to 75 degrees internal temperature. Clean all surfaces that touched raw chicken. Whether it's washed or unwashed, these steps keep you safe. If you learned something new, hit subscribe. I'm investigating more differences between Australian and international food standards. While American beef is banned in others, the reasons will surprise you. And remember, neither system is perfect, but both work if you handle food safely. Thanks for watching.